Hi you guys, and welcome. We're on our way to the Pomona Swap Meet, and I thought I'd bring you guys along to check it out. We'll see some of the Volkswagen section in this video. I may do another video, a walk around. Usually I do those. I try to do them without music, so you can always watch that one as well if you really want to see more of the scene. And I'll show the other cars, but the VW one mostly will be on this video. I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. So I put this thing up for sale here. Just gave it a quick wash last night. I rinsed it off and dried it at night. Got here, it's about just coming on about 6 o'clock. Let's go through the for sale ones kind of first here. 73 thing, 26.5. This one here, it's for sale. Yeah, it is. Here's the front row. 9,000. 71. Looks pretty straight. I mean, not too bad. Got a few flaws in the paint. It's kind of a quicker paint job, but you know, if in that price range, you couldn't expect much more. So here's nice. It's got a little rust in it. Something here. Head. Let's see a price on it. It's nice looking lowered Beetle. Yeah. It's been 67 with because the bumper's on it. Let's see, change the apron. Vanagon. Let's see what they got for this. 5300 original diesel. Doesn't say it runs or drives or whatnot. Then we got that might sell for that. Who knows? Pink in hand, make offer. We got over here the pop top camper, no price, but it says it's for sale, so who knows. And then we got here no price again. It says for sale on it, but who knows. You can always text your offers, but I would text first, not call. You just don't want to intrude. Another nice looking Beetle there. Sand buggy. Pretty cool mid-engine. He's got right here. Year 2000. 18,000. There it is. So, get you guys back a little more. Now, some guys don't like me bouncing it up like that, but if I use my pinchy, it just shakes the camera all over, so I don't know what's better. Vintage and engine on that one. Long travel suspension, kind of fun. Great to go out in the desert in that one. So we got right here $5 grand. Is it a ragtop oval window? It's an oval window. 56 or 7, I believe. A lot of paint on that door, but let's look at there's Bondo on it. Wonder if all the parts are here. Maybe this is just it. No deck lid. That's where the money shots are, man. So, yeah, I've got a 4 tab on it, though, probably. Yeah, it does.
5,000.
No glass. I don't know, maybe the glass is in it somewhere. Rag top, 57 rag. What's 22? It's always fun to look at these, even if you're not interested in buying one. Yeah, we're gonna just walk around, take a look here. Yeah, 22 grand. So a group of guys rolling in. A lot of cars coming in right now. So hey, you know, I thought maybe while we're walking around, when we get to the other cars, I'll talk to you guys a little more about Chris. And you know, he's been around. He was around a long time, and passed away on just Friday, just a couple of days ago. Family's still inconsolable. At 42, you know, you pass away at 42, man. That's pretty young. And you know, we always had health talks, and you know, it's always, yeah, hope, you know, next year or whatever. So I want to tell you guys, make sure, you know, 42, you know, is young, and I don't know what happened. It could have been heart disease. It could have been, you know, heat stroke. And really, you guys, watch your health, eat right, stay away from high fat stuff. You know, you want to live, and the thing is, it's not, you don't always get to die. You just, sometimes you just get sick and live terribly. So make sure you do that. Just a terrible thing to have happen at 42. He's a super good guy, man. He was always, you know, he came and got me when I had a heart attack and almost died. He came to the hospital down for me, and and went and got my car and all that. Because it was up at the ski resort when it happened. And, you know, I really was more focused on eating right too, and still happened to me. I mean, I didn't eat fries and all that stuff. I stay away from that stuff now too. Any kind of fried foods, I haven't eaten that in years. Every once in a while, I mean, just like, I'll have a couple or something, but never will order something like that in a restaurant, never. But anyway, that's kind of neat artwork there. You got sun in your eyes a little bit, guys. I hope it doesn't bother you. These are people that camp out. A lot of them camp out here. I know Bay Window Mafia is here camping out. Right to the back on. Craig. But, I didn't camp out here last night. But it gets kind of loud sometimes. Let's look at this one. Let's get in the front of one.
1,000 miles plus. First time I had to do it, man.
Oh, no, for sure.
You're on a motorcycle, so
I guess we all do it, right? Yeah. I do too, right?
It's a long
Score back.
ride.
Yeah. The split window bus. It's pretty nice. Kind of a yellow primer or something. Let's go over here for a second. We'll come back to those two. Looks like being on this side of the cars. And then, yeah, we got 20,000 for this one. It's got on it. Mine looks like a deal for 16.5. See, you never know, somebody might come from a long ways away and just say, hey, you know what, I like this car, I want to buy it. That happens here. Pomona Swap Meet. Sometimes you get a good price, sometimes you get a really terrible price. So yeah, I just saw Chris, I guess it was, I mean, it wasn't very long ago, it was like 3 months ago. We had like an hour talk, you know, we were just out at the shop, and when he left, it was kind of like, I mean, he kind of left us hanging on a job, and I guess he felt bad about it too, and I said, he left us hanging on a job. We were in Las Vegas working, and it was hot. It was 117, 115 degrees, and we were removing signs, and it's not stuff I normally would take on, but with COVID going on and all that, we had to take on whatever we could to keep money coming in. And so it was a really tough job. It was a lot of removals and just patching holes and putting up banners. And it gets hot, and sometimes I get a little bit, I think when the heat comes up. There's a CRX. Let's go over here. Tempers can flare a bit. I got a little hot at the handle because we had a sign over the front door. It was coming down, and I said, hey, listen, hold the door shut. Don't let anybody through. And a woman pushed her way through. I said, you can't. We got a sign coming off the wall over the door. That thing falls, it's going to kill someone. And it was getting teetery. I mean, it was bad. And it was kind of sketchy, but it didn't fall. Had a good guy on the lift fix it, removing. And I might have said a couple things, and there was just other stuff building up. Always have differences of opinion of things. Like you think, hey, we should do this. And I always have an idea of what I want to do, even with my YouTube channel and with things we're building. I go, hey, look, this is a budget job, let's do this. Well, hey, I really want to do it this way. Okay, and then it takes twice as much time, and my labor cost goes up. So things like that were happening. And then we came to this job, and it was really hot. So he just walked off the job, left us there. And I was kind of like, wow, okay. But, I know not to hold that against someone. You don't do that. It was a bad day. And I didn't, he thought I might be holding against him. And I said, no, dude, I'm over that long ago. We are good. Don't worry. That was just something that happened, and maybe there's other stuff going on at home. I said, I'm completely an understanding person. I don't I'm not like a lot of guys are. Okay, so yeah,
Let's go, baby.
that happened. And it was kind of a drag, but we talked it out again. We want to make sure he understood that I wasn't upset about that anymore. I wasn't even upset when it happened. And he was like, okay, cool. So we had just talked about that 3 months earlier. And then I told him how much I appreciated him getting me back in the engine building. This is the second or third time I told him that. And the engines I still have in the bus. I mean, I got the 2007, and I have the 1904. He helped me get that one together with the German. The German blocked out number 3 case. I mean, really good case. We put that together and spent some time on that, and he showed me a lot of things like, hey, let's put the case together, look for make sure there's no gap in there when you tighten it up, otherwise the case is no good. So we put it together, and he goes, no, this is good, we should be able to get this machine. We took it down. My brothers were so shocked to see a standard, I think it was a standard case, German, for the first machine on it. So anyway, we did that motor together. And then, we did the bucket truck. We talked about a lot of the stuff as we were taking it apart. I I'm like, dude, how are we gonna do this and get this stuff back straight again? He had some really good input on that. And the frame, he kind of really helped me with that. He came up with some good ideas on the frame. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of tragic, you know, that happened. Really nice. It's a 21 window here. Look at it. Nice colors on that. Yeah, it's pretty. So when he was with me, he learned diesel mechanics. Okay. So he didn't know anything really about diesels, and I said, dude, they're really easy to work on. They're actually easier than gas engines because there's only one thing to worry about is fuel and air. You know, there's no carburetor, and turbo gives the fuel more compression so that it has more power. So he got in to do that. He rebuilt my bucket truck engine on our daily driver bucket truck. We were out doing a job and blew one of the pistons. Got it home and the pistons cracked on the 7.3. Was kind of disappointed with that. And probably had an EGT spike, cracked the piston. They redesigned them. So 7.3s weren't perfect either. And we went through the whole thing. He rebuilt the entire engine. We had to do it because it's so heavy. We didn't have an engine stand that would hold it, so we kind of did it on the ground in the lift part area of the shop. We took that all out, went through the whole thing. Of course, look at this cool saw. Of course, he got paid extra for that. And things like that, I always took care of him. And I always have treated people around me the best way I can, you know, and you know, there's no perfect science to it. You're not always gonna do always the right thing, but you should always try. You know, the reason he came to me is because I was like, hey, he was going to close the shop, and I said, well, what are you going to do if you need to pick up your kids early from school, or what if they get sick? With his first wife, they were pretty young at the time, and he goes, yeah, that's true. I said, well, why don't you come work at the shop? I'll pay you what you were. He said he wanted to get a job in a warehouse. And I said, well, I'll pay you the same wage as they pay over there, just to work at the shop. And then if you need to go home, that's what that is. So yeah, so I'll pay you the same wage, and then if you need to take off, just see you later, whatever. Got home early for something, whatever. Gets too hot, I'll still pay you. You know, so some days it was really hot, and I said, get out of here, go home. You're still getting paid. And I try to do that, but you know, it's been harder lately. I'm telling you, man, with these increasing wages, it's made it really difficult. I was going to tell you guys, Tabby just became tougher and tougher every year, and then all of a sudden COVID hit, and then, you know, everything got displaced. People, so like the people that were doing we were doing this, we did some social distancing vinyl during COVID, and Chris and I went and did those things. And the last thing I texted him, we text once a month or so, whatever, you know, every few months. or whatever. And it started to become a little bit more because, again, he realized that he wasn't upset with him anymore. I was never really upset with him. But, so the last thing I talked to him about was the Texas floods. And we were in that same town right there. We stayed there where the floods were, you know, right in that city, right near there. And I said, man, dude, that was right where we were staying. He goes, yeah, I know. I was checking that out. It's crazy. You know, right there. Right near Junction. And then right near that area. I can't remember exactly what city we were in. It's right near Junction. Yeah, that's cool. Old Karmann again. Look at the back of this one. Got the seats all kind of sewn up. Keep it original looking. So anyway, yeah, that's what, you know, last thing I talked to him about was the floods that we were right there. Yeah, it's really sucks how that whole COVID just flipped everything over for business. You know, I'm already kind of feeling kind of weird, you know, already, like all the time. It's like losing something already. It's like getting fired from your job, but worse when something like that happens for your business. When you mentioned, you know, that the business loss, you know, so, and then of course the personal loss of losing a friend.
Oh, my last one burned.
I mean, he wasn't just an employee; he was a friend, and yeah, it makes it hard. It makes it really hard. So anyway, yeah. Worried about him and his kids and his girlfriend. I don't know if I filmed these over here. Well, maybe I did. We'll come back out here in a little bit and look around. Then I'll walk around the rest of the show if you want to watch the other video. I usually post them separate. You hear the Beastie Boys in the background. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for that, but that's really 80s. We had that on all the time. That's what, back in the day. So, pretty cool, that Subaru or Saab there. Just don't see stuff like that. Anyway, let's go talk to Laszlo for a second, and then might pick up might have some door panels for us. So Volkswagen V8. There's all these different ones here, and we'll see if there's any new ones. I don't know if I showed you guys these yet. I'm not sure. There's some back in the back row we'll go look at. It's a Datsun pickup in here. Look at that. So about 85 or 84. Is 85 the transition year? I can't remember. I think it was. It's a Nissan. 84 was Datsun, 85 was Nissan. I can't remember, guys. Comment that below. It's a lot more full than it was earlier, so Just gonna show you, got some people with their bikes walking around.
I like that color inside. You don't like it?
This one was here. This is kind of cute, a British car. MG. They look a lot like the Austin Healey 3000, kind of similar to me. I don't know what the differences are really. Guys, don't forget always to tell the people that you love them. And never let grudges go too long if you're gonna hold one, and if you think you want to be friends again, you know, make sure you do that, because you never know when their day is coming. It can just happen, you know. And glad we had those talks before Chris went, so that was kind of good. So we got a couple more Beetles, or a couple more buses here. Pretty nice. Old style groups here having a good day. Some of their cars. See the banner back there. Of course, this is Freddie's fresh build here. He rebuilt this bus. He had it before, and he built another one exactly the same, because he sold it, I guess, and missed it when it was gone and decided to go ahead and build it again. It's pretty amazing, actually. Let's look at it for a second. So the chrome on this is what's incredible. All this is all chromed. This is not it's not polished, so it would stay nice all the time. And so getting this stuff chromed and then installing it, you got to get it all shaped perfectly first, and then, because this stuff really bends easy, and so I had to put a jig up to make it all straight when they polished it, and take it down and have it chromed, and then install it and get it on there without damaging it. So it's pretty crazy. Everything, even the gel bars are chromed, even the little gel bars in here, all the latches are re-chromed. I think he either bought new ones or re-chromed. Even the clock, the thing around the clock, he did all that. The bodywork and paint, of course, is flawless. It's Freddie's style. He did all of it himself. And we always talk about paint and stuff. He's a really good painter. Way better than me. You know, I'm just an average guy just doing this thing, showing you guys how to do something for your own car. So let's take a look at the rest of the group down here. I don't know if these ones were here. I think some of them were not. So let's look at them real quick. Let's get down here, take a look here. Getting her all shined up, looking good. She's beautiful there. Real nice little group. Over here, guys. And maybe I'll visit with these guys for a minute, then we'll move on to some other things. high rising blue Beetle just came in. You just came in, right? Yeah, it's nice. It's got the original paint. Got the original paint on the wheels too. Wow. Got that bleed through patina. Really cool, guys. I like this one. Very nice. So guys, I'm walking around with Laszlo Elo, if you check out his channel, and I learned so much about parts when I'm around Laszlo, because there's just so many things to know, so it's kind of fun to hang out with somebody like that. So we're looking at the swap here. He's filming a little, kind of showing you guys. It's kind of a small swap meet today. There's always the good stuff though. I mean, there's always something. And the cars are pretty neat here. Oh, look at this stuff. The music's kind of loud. Let's leave it out. That's a nice little smoothie. So check this out. We got, it's always stuff for sale. Maybe you guys are from far away and wondered what this swap meet's like. It's usually more than this. For some reason, maybe the heat. It's kind of been a heat wave right now. It's been close to 100. All the same guys are selling. You know, like I usually can find stuff at Laszlo's place. I always check him. And obviously, definitely go to Bob Koch's or Koch's, however you want to say it. And get some parts there. I always get some new stuff from him when I need something. He always has the best deals for a lot of that stuff. And you know, there's not that much markup on this stuff, guys. So don't think you're gonna get like, you know, a huge discount, like half price or something, because there just isn't that much. This guy's always got some cool stuff over here. Like he's got a, look at this. He goes $5. Wow, look at that. That brand new hose for your Beck Arnley.
We were rolling on the way home.
Wow.
I don't want to be the one left behind.
What are those? Yeah, he just has the $5 bins and does pretty well from that, and he provides some pretty good stuff. I mean, God, you see fans in here. If you knew the width of the fan and all that, you'd know what you're getting.
You ever remember
Whichever in the bins. And of course, the stuff that's out, I'm sure that's more than $5. But there's just a ton of stuff here. So, yeah, 5.6s, 5.5s, VW. You can buy some rods from this guy, Jeremy. He's selling a few things. And if you need an engine built, guys, don't forget Jeremy is really inexpensive, does a good job on engines.
Those are Ghias.
Those are beautiful.
This is Jeremy's phone number. What is it?
951-282-0199.
Yeah, that's Jeremy. And if you need an engine built, he's reasonable, does a good job, uses good quality parts, and it saves a lot of money. You know, so if you're looking for that sort of thing, always check. You can call or text him at that number. Since he's there, I just figured I'd plug him because he does a really good job and the prices are really good. So you can see these guys in person here, which is nice. Nice looking wood wheels, those are cool. Who makes those? Flat 4 or oh, air cooled accessories. These guys have great stuff. This ACC, they have really good parts. Where are you guys at? In Temecula. Yeah, Temecula. So it's close by, I remember. So they have really nice accessories. They're here, Pomona, all the time.
Those channel Watson. We could do 150 for them. Laszlo special.
Cool, look at those signs. The Laszlo's getting a special deal on this sign over here if you want it. This guy's got all these freeway signs, kind of cool. I got a bunch of different signs. I'm gonna probably, I don't know, maybe Laszlo sell them at his thing. He's gonna be bringing a car over here in a few days, so we'll see what happens there. Guys, bring your key, your locks down, and Gabriel's here to do the keys. They do that here, so you can get that done. It's Pomona Swap Meet. Oh, here's something kind of cool. Look at that. Is that burned in there? Wow, that's neat. It's like a vinyl, I think. It looks pretty neat though. Eat your dinner on that one. Pretty cool. Trinkets, all that stuff. It's always here too. You guys selling stop signs. You can always buy one of those or some signs. A lot of stuff here. Just do a quick walk around, I figured. I'm gonna go over to Bob Koch's trailer. It's always this guy here. If you need new stuff, you really can't beat their prices. They're packing up right now, but they're not going to stay out in the heat. And that's Bob Koch's. That's Bob right there. See if I can get his shirt. Looks like most people are kind of packing up right now. I'm going to head out of here too. It's before it gets too hot. I don't want to drive the Beetle in 100-degree heat. You know, just not because I can't do it. I just it's not very comfortable. So it's in the 90s. It's all right. 100 gets kind of uncomfortable. So we're just cutting through back to the other place. There's Laszlo filming over there. We were just walking around talking for a little while, sharing views on different things. It's part of the fun. So anyway, and so you got some seat covers there, it looks like. You just never know.
Hey, I said how you doing. She said hi.
Yeah, she said hi.
Nice. We're all nice today.
Something brand new 46 millimeter brake drums. Oh,
21 or 23 window ragtop for a bus.
wow, ragtop setup too. So there's just whatever, you just never know what's going to be here. It's fun to go walk around and look, and visit with everyone. These guys here bought these from Laszlo earlier. Those pop outs, carpet kits. This guy here is VW upholstery guy. He's here. There's Adam's badges. He's here too. So you can always pick up some stuff from Adam. Guess he's out walking around right now. I need to get with him and I just haven't had time. So yeah, they have all these things here at Pomona, and people are friendly. There's I've seen some amazing dresses. You guys didn't know that, but I didn't get them all on film. So anyway, I have another video that might have something on the thumbnail that'd be interesting for that. So sundresses are great. So anyway, the parts and stuff is good, but it's also fun with the people, and I'd like to try and get some of that in here. It'd be great if we could. So yeah, there's just cool stuff here. This guy here is here every year in Pomona. Anything leave? Let's see if any of the cars got sold. I think everybody just packed up and left, but everybody's leaving early. I mean, it's like 11 o'clock, and people are packing up and leaving out of here quick. Because again, I mean, except for Volks style, they seem to always stay here. They kind of go to the bitter end. So there we are, parked over here. No bites. I didn't get any offers yet, but I mean, I've gotten offers, but nothing I'm willing to accept. And I wasn't accepting offers on it right now anyway. This is kind of how it's winding down. Wow, it's actually pretty sparse at this point. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.